This next poem is Baby Daughter, 1988. The song is very fitting, Michelle by Paul McCartney. Baby Daughter, 1988. When you are a young parent and you have your first child, it seems to take forever for the second child to arrive. And then the family unit appears. In our case, the family unit wasn't complete until the baby daughter arrived. She was the little one, the little sister that her brother and big sister took care of. She was different from the other two. She was truly the baby of the family, the one that was the spirit of the family, the one that we could take care of too. Fast forward to years later, we've been through so much, as she also was going through her own individual trials and tribulations, has grown up before my eyes. Still close with her brother and sister, exhibiting greatness in her practicality, independence, in her dealings with all people, never giving up, and always working hard, and it paying off. And in her feeling of never wanting help from me, her strength shines through, and I can see a bright future for her. When she becomes a mother herself, she will realize that children can always take help from their parents because of the one thing that will always be certain: my love for my baby daughter. Okay, the next poem is Our House. Our Home, the House, 1989, and the song is Celebrate Me Home, Kenny Loggins. Our Home, the House, 1989. For so many years we lived in rental apartments, houses, other people's rental homes. All we ever wanted was to own a home and make it our own, so we didn't have to move anymore. We didn't care about anything else, of getting rich or travel plans or anything extravagant. We wanted a home to make it our own. We did get the house, and we made it our own, and after so many years of instability, the last 23 years in our home made me forget the way it was before. But when I think about all the work it has taken to fix it up during those handyman special days, all the mortgage payments just made on time on the 15th of the month, that when we do move from this house, I did what I could do to continue, even when things looked the darkest, making our home, the house, our own. Thank you. Still working on a house. Okay. The next poem is entitled Some Hole in the Wall, 1989, and it's about the fall of communism. We'll remember that. And the song was chosen as Freedom by Paul McCartney. Some hole in the wall, 1989. Eat all of it. Finish your plate. People in Europe are starving. The Soviets and communists are trying to take over. Common sentiments at dinner tables from 1955 to 1989. And on TV, news programs were dominated by visions of Khrushchev and Brezhnev and Johnson and Nixon and Carter and Reagan and George H.W. Bush fighting the Cold War, the Iron Curtain, the Berlin Wall, the Kremlin, the KGB, the evil empire. Then, so quickly it seemed, there was Gorbachev and Reagan and tear down this wall. Then there was that hole in the wall, the crack in the wall, and the wall came down. Down came communism, and up went economies and democratic institutions, and the ideals common to all humanity, freedom, and freedom at a price. The Stalin, 10 million dead, or the Gulag, exiled, or the silently persecuted, but freedom, in spite of the pain. Thank you. Okay, the next poem is my career, 1977 through 2007 in the book, but it's my career 1977 through 2012. And the song is That's Life by Frank Sinatra. My career 1977 through 2007. My thoughts have always been that I have the record for the most jobs of anyone I know. And at 50, I said, I have 5 more jobs or 15 years, whichever comes first. When I first started working after college, there was no internet, no job boards, no resume blasters. It was just looking at the Sunday New York Times, Classified, and the Weekend Review, and having hope just before devouring it in the next 17 minutes, and only coming up with one decent job opening. I went from job to job to job to job that way, always making more money than the next job, but never enough. But little or no satisfaction or career development, having 10 jobs in 10 years. Then I latched on to a specific industry and job function for the last 23 years with only 4 jobs. Sales, where nothing happens until something is sold, where you are as good as your last sale, when you need good leads or a lot of luck, or both, it seems, at least for me. And one of these will inevitably run out before I move to the next job. That's been my career so far, giving rise to a question, what is a career if not a collection of jobs? Looking back after 32 years, learning a lot, mostly what I didn't want to do, and realized that stability is better than instability, and total satisfaction is really which comes from the elements of your life in general, and not one specific job. Thank you. So the next poem is Time. And the song that you picked is Time in a Bottle, Jim Croce. Time. Pink message pads, letters written, sent via snail mail, and term papers typed using whiteout. It seemed that time went so slow then. Summers were so long, and school years were even longer. Milestones came around slowly, and expectations were more flexible. PCs, internet, cell phones, where everything is in an instant communications, where time goes so fast that a year ago only seems like yesterday, and all the graduations and birthdays seem like only 2 or 3 days ago. It isn't until now that we could see how lucky we all were to be able to go slower, savor the summer, and really feel that time was on our side. Thank you. Feeling Grateful, 1990. Legless he sat. Defecation was hard for him, struggling to move, to bring it out, to live. While combing my hair, he said, "Sir, come here, please." Not knowing what to do at first, legless he sat, frustration-filled. Defecation was hard for him. After helping him off the toilet seat, he said thanks, and my thoughts seemed to come from the depths of my soul, grateful for so much, being able to simply walk, and being able to make it through another day. Thank you.